What is your mail call?
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
You got to see what I got.
Ooh, we got mail.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
You got mail.
You got
Love
the
that
mail.
movie.
Check it out.
What
Wow,
is
that's
that?
a large package.
Yeah.
It's a
Thank
big,
you. It's a big box.
It's a big box.
That's a huge box.
Hold on. Yeah, check it out. Somebody sent me a CPAP machine.
No way.
So
Rocky.
here's my question. Why are CPAP machines so difficult to get? So what would be the harm if I used it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the harm?
None.
You're not a doctor.
But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is it? I mean, it's a
At least-
warm.
No,
It's a
hold on.
warm
You don't-
mist with oxygen.
You don't know yet.
Can you
Hold-
at least chat GPT it
Yeah.
before you start telling me what's
Okay.
safe
Yeah.
and what's not before I
Because
kill myself
this
here?
is the reason. The reason that I was asking, don't you need a prescription? Because our friend Joe Coy, he does a
Yes.
whole bit on CPAP machines. He's huge
Yeah, I know, he
into
loves
it.
it.
He loves it, and he wanted to give them away at his shows and also put them in his
Right.
merch store as a joke. And they said no, he can't do that without getting a prescription for it by a doctor.
Somebody said you need to
And
get
why
the
is that?
settings right before you use it.
Yeah, you need the appropriate pressure settings.
Okay, but like,
So you probably
Get
have
'em.
to talk to a doctor about that.
Yeah.
And
they'll go,
what's
"Well,
the
where'd you
pressure
get it?"
settings for you?
I was like, I don't know, fell off a truck.
Okay, so now that you have one, I'm sure you can't just turn it on. You have to talk to a doctor to know what your pressure settings are.
right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would talk to your doctor.
Or why don't I just start low? Can I turn it up myself? Because it's something you can adjust yourself.
Well, it's an insurance coverage issue. So prescription.
Insurance,
That's what I was
insurance.
saying. That's my point. Like, just it's like a controlled product.
I know, but like
right?
in other words, like if you're giving yourself too much juice, can you cause some
Right,
kind of
is it-
problem with?
Yeah,
for you.
assuming also with insurance, an insurance issue could be that you use it improperly and then you're not covered by insurance because you did it
Oh,
to
for
yourself.
whatever. Yeah. So when your lungs get destroyed or what?
Yeah, and you try to go to the
the
doctor like,
pressure's
hey,
wrong.
you did this yourself.
Like
We're
if
not
you-
going to
if-
cover your
if
medical
you use the
bills.
wrong way, can it induce a heart attack or a stroke or
That's
something?
the
Yeah.
question. Like you said,
Yeah.
if the settings are wrong, can it
That's
be bad
true,
for
but
And
you?
I'll
that's
be-
also what snoring does.
I'll be in the
that's-
ICU and I'll go, Gina said it was fun.
It was
Yeah,
all good.
I don't know, man.
Cover my bills.
You know what? Just die in your sleep from snoring. Do that instead.
But Gina from her mud hut in the middle of the desert said it was okay.
Yeah.
She was high on peyote at the time.
She said, screw all the doctors.
Yeah. No, I know. Insurance is awesome. Follow them.
No, it's not the insurance part. It's just like there's got to be. This is my question. So if there is a thing about you got to get the settings right for the pressure, that must mean that there's a downside or a side effect or whatever
Yeah,
of having.
If
Other
you
than
can get them wrong,
Other-
then there's
yeah.
something there.
Right.
other than the pressure is not enough. But
Yeah.
like, what if it's too much?
Right.
Right.
Like, so what
Like,
are
do your
you?
lungs explode?
Yeah, like what are you? Like what are you risking?
What's the risk if the settings are wrong?
Right,
Yeah,
fine.
if it's just like, oh, well, then it won't work. Well, then who cares?